Wow, so young Lord Adric Snowbear has died, and the inheritance of Moat Cailin has fallen back to the crown from which it originated. And this would be a good time to start to reveal this plan. It's time for us to invest a little bit in Ned Rivers. Ned, being very good friends with his brother, Lord Tristan Snowbear, feels this loss stronger than most people would. Stronger than just about anybody else in Bear Hall at the time. And in mourning for his friend, Ned begins to enact a plan. He begins to come up with this idea. And so he walks into the throne room in Bear Hall to see his newly revealed father, and asks for one favor, asks for a gift, so to speak. He asks to be made Lord of the Children's Tower, taking his own house, his own noble house, and his soon-to-be wife, Jaina, with him, or Gianna, with him, and under a new house name, taking the sigil of Lord Tristan Snowbear as an homage to his close friend and dearly departed Lord of the Children's Tower in Moat Cailin. The High King, in this time in his life where he's seeking to restore relationships, to build a legacy, agrees to do this. And so Ned Rivers dons a new house name, the noble house of Kodlak. And so Ned travels to his new castle, the Lordship of Moat Cailin, in the north, as Lord of Moat Cailin and new noble house of Kodlak. Part of the continuation of this story with Tristan Snowbear and his death from grayscale is actually his wife has been remarried in order to, because of her stats and her abilities, her traits. She's been married to a new lord in the south, actually under Lord John of Blackwater Rush. This is Lord Bjarni of House Ardor, who has joined the fold. So I hope you guys like that, and more to come from him as well. Okay, Prince Zachary of the Woods and Princess Kyra are able to be married matrilineally. We will see if it works. I don't know if it will. To all the Lords of the Woods, I declare that Lord Tydos Rain of Castamere has upset the delicate balance of power in the realm by refusing to relinquish control of the High Lordship of the Golden Tooth to one of his vassals. Let this tyranny be known throughout the realm, and power restrained for the good of all. Signed, Lord John Hull of Cornfield. My liege, may you live in harmony and contentment. I have decided to accept your suggestion that Kyra and Prince Zachary get married. All children of the union would be of her dynasty, although, to be fair, they're of the same dynasty. So, we will offer the customary dowry. Zachary's got quite a bit of gold stored away. So now the other side of this, Zachary being the legitimized bastard son of the High King Aegon, it may be worth it for us to maybe pursue going ahead and putting him on the throne. Let's see. I'm just trying to see why she does not like me. Hard to say. It's hard to say, but it looks like the Rock has come back into the fold. So it looks like the only war still going on is down here in the Stormlands. And he's got a couple. He's got Leonella's claim on the Stormlands, war against the tyranny of him, second war for Lord Ebros's claim on the Stormlands, and then also we have the Night's Watch, which is hard-pressed against the wildlings to the north. And it looks like the Night's Watch doesn't have enough men to really make it work, although to be fair, it does not look like the wildlings have a ton of men either. So perhaps it would be in our best interest to just take an army from the North Woods. Let's put a good organizer at the center. Let's have Xavier man one of the flanks and Brendan Clove on the other side, and have them just march straight to Castle Black. Prevent this siege from going down, because I think they can siege it down. High King Valor. After listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen, led by Lord Lionel of Durin's Point of Storm's End, I hereby enact a series of laws empowering my council to act and vote on matters pertaining to the governance of the high city of Shipbreakers Bay. Signed, Lord Bennett of the House Warfield. I see. So, I think he's currently fighting for his claim down in the Stormlands. Lord Lionel, incite Lady Paramount Ravella to revolt. Well, that's just despicable, my friend. Why would you choose to do that? Okay, Lord Lionel, I need you to work hard and Breakstone. See, I thought if I had Lionel, because Lionel's not in Breakstone. He is. Is he not one of my counselors? Let's check this out really quick. He is. He's one of my advisors. He's a malcontent. But it doesn't require him to be in the woods. To be fair, I could make him Master at Arms. I could resign our current Master at Arms and then promote Lionel the Master at Arms and have him train the children. And then that would kind of give him maybe a double chance. He doesn't like the council job change, apparently. Alright, let's find another advisor that we can use. Duncan Coldwater is one option. Brendan Clove is another. We have good old Ned, Lord of Moat Cailin. I think maybe Valor would do that. Let Ned join the council as an advisor, just to kind of get his, you know, his rulership going. I think that would be in his best interest. Holding a large feast, good military ruler, force trained. So he's taking the intrigue focus. And he wants to become Master of Whispers. Nah, you maybe can become Master of Whispers, but it'll be difficult for you to become Master of Whispers. So I'm going to allow this army to march to the north, and if they arrive in time before this siege happens, we should be in good shape to end that war rather quickly. I don't think the wildlings have very much going on in their favor necessarily. We'll see how Lord Lionel responds to this our request to get him to stop plotting. It looks like he responded favorably. Everything looks good. There's a lot of wars going on in the south. I don't really care if any of them end. All of those are against people in the south except for this one. And then apparently I am the target of a plot. Let's see, who is plotting against me? Doesn't look like anybody that I know of is plotting against me. Okay. But the plot is still afoot. So we need to be careful and make sure that we're not disliked by too many people that want to kill me. So victory at the Battle of Castle Black. Managed to repel the wildlings. We're gonna break this siege right here. We should be able to assault the holding. Oh, come on, there's only 2 guys there. There we go. That's perfect. Siege of Castle Black was won, 60% war score in favor of the Night's Watch. Looks like his capital is in Hardhome. So it looks like we're going over to Hardhome right now. We will walk through the Haunted Forest and over into Hardhome. Invite to plot. Replace, wow, no, decline. I can imprison Lady Paramount Arwen the Tyrant. Or I guess I can use that as an excuse to have her declare war. The problem is she has some alliances. So, and we have a non-aggression pact, so I'm not going to worry about it. If she wants to kill this guy, that's fine. We'll deal with it. It looks like they're currently fleeing over towards Hardhome, so we'll be able to meet them in battle one more time. We actually have them pinned down. Hardhome is kind of a crappy location if you think about it. There's only 1 county in, so if you're an army and you get pinned down there, there's like no hope of escape. I guess you could say that makes it a little bit defensible, but not really. Good, totally destroyed them there. We can assault in 5 days. I'm gonna go ahead and do that just for the sake of time. Typically, if these numbers are there and we're sieging, I don't like to assault. Unless you like vastly outnumber, like 10 to 1. You typically lose. As my troops ransacked the castle of Storald's Point, they uncovered an interesting relic that Chief Orm had hidden away there. Ooh. Hardhome. So let's clap their leader in irons, and before they have a chance to offer peace, let's see if we can't ransom him. Oh, he can't afford it. Of course he can't. 250 gold. Who can afford that these days? In this economy. Alright, my army's going to march back down to the crossing. We will be in good shape. I want to check out this artifact that we got. Hardhome. It's a book. An account of 3 years spent beyond the wall among savages, raiders, and woods witches is an account written by Maester Willis about his time at the free folk settlement of Hardhome. Free folk opinion +3. Interesting. Huh. That's only active if we have a learning above 8. So that needs to always be a priority, I guess. Because we have some other artifacts that improve like first man opinion, which is definitely what we want. Now by the looks of things, I want to check on our son. See, and our son only has 1 learning. At the age of 10, that's not great. We need to really take some strides to improve that, because even with like the highest tier education that we could possibly give him, he's going to have like 5 learning, which means he's not going to get a good commander trait. So we need to do everything we can to boost that learning and all of his base stats, really, because all of his base stats are like 1, 2. He does have 5 stewardship and then 1 intrigue. We need to do a lot more that we can to like boost those base stats if we can. CK2 is back at it again. Once more, we're hosed. Poor health. our nephew Alex Bear died. So that's Prince Xavier's son has passed away, his only son. So the line of Prince Xavier is going to end, it looks like. Man. I don't know. I don't know how to handle that. Valor has a ton of kids, holy crap. And they've all lived. That's been the weird thing. It's typically when you have a ton of kids, like look at Aegon's kids. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lived. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 died. So 50-50 shot. But Valor, if we hadn't killed Estienne, all of our kids would be alive right now. Which is crazy to me. It's insane. I don't know exactly how to handle this whole situation with Ravella though. So just counting in my head, is that 12 kids? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. That's an insane number of kids. I wonder though if we can't use this as an opportunity to maybe I don't know. I don't have any eligible marriage targets for her. At least none that would like result in the like a non-aggression pact or anything like that. The only option that I have are 2 2-year-old sons. I don't have anybody else. And I wonder though. See, I don't know. I don't know how to press forward with that. At least not in a way that like tangibly allows her to stay like. And we want her to produce kids. Like that's the big thing. We want her to produce kids, but also I don't want her to attack us, I guess. Now we have this this favor, so she like pretty much she'll accept whatever we offer. Like she can't say no to it. I don't have any courtiers with good traits now because I've married them all up. Let's see. Come on now. Let's see. Let's load some of our filters really quick. Let's look for genius first. See, some of these girls were not present the last time that I did this. And that was not that long ago. Okay, so there's a 26-year-old here. What about quick? None of them are gonna be quick, okay? So, see, this makes things rather difficult. I'll have to see. I need to know what you think. Who do you think we should try to marry Lady Ravella to? I think she'll marry before we have an opportunity to do anything else. Unfortunately, that seems to be the case. Because I think if she doesn't end up with a widowed trait, which would totally suck, that she'll jump in and do, you know, whoever is available first. Let's look at the line of House Whitewood really quick. Okay, so Darienne actually has a daughter. Melissa has another daughter. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. So she's in a matrilineal betrothal to this guy who is a formidable fighter. She still has a ton of, you know, a ton of opportunities to have kids. But But they're all girls right now. They're all females, except for Joshua, who's old now. Okay, well, we have to do something. Leave a comment down below. How can we help save House Whitewood now? It's unfortunate. It really, really, really is. Okay, so Lady Paramount Ravella just did, you know, like we said, like we thought she was going to do, just whatever. So she has married this guy, Lord Paramount Manfred of the Den. His house is of the crown, but he is quick. So, pretty good marriage target for her to do on her own. Not the greatest stats in the world or traits, but at least he has potential to give House Whitewood a little bit of, you know, some better kids, so to speak. So that's good. I'm okay with that, I suppose. As long as she doesn't declare war on me, we're good. It doesn't look like she... It looks like I can send a gift to her again. 56 for 34. Yeah, even though it's not going to really do anything. Both ambitious. She's ambitious. She doesn't like Green Dream. She doesn't like Rouge. She doesn't like Cruel. Goodness. It's like all stacking up. The heir is being educated with the foreign culture thing bothers me a little bit, but it won't be for much longer. Looks like we have haughty, willful, and rowdy. All of those are good traits. Or, I mean, they have potential to be bad, but proud is good. Ambitious, brave, and authoritative are all three good. And then with rowdy, if you get brawny, that's perfect. I mean, honestly, that's... what more can you ask for there? And I'm just hoping we get an event fire, because formidable fighter, that's what we're looking for right there. Formidable fighter would be fantastic. Still looking for some base learning and all that kind of stuff to go up. His base stats are not very good. Here's an interesting event. My king. For too long, Wendell Boggs has occupied my rightful seat, and I will stop at nothing to take it from him. I humbly ask that you provide me with coin so that I may hire an army to achieve this. If you do, I promise it will not be forgotten. So, Lord of the Neck. Kingdom of the Neck. It's a titular title. I don't know if that would transfer the neck from the north to us, but if I give him 60 gold, he will have a backed claim. They're only able to raise up 1,000 men, so I wonder if I'm able to contribute even more to that. You know? Okay, Prince Atreus, our son, lacks childhood focus. Let's give him the struggle focus. Let's hope to have a good commander come from that line. He's actually betrothed to a genius girl, so that would be awesome. Lord Paramount Ryger of Southwood has declared Southwood Tumbleton vassalization war. Really? So Tumbleton is somewhere over here. Right here. So it's just this one county right now. But that would increase our borders a little bit more. The Rock's been gradually moving south. Southwood's gradually moving west. That's hilarious. If only the Stormlands could get their crap together, you know? Things would be a whole lot better. But it seems like, honestly, I think we have all of the counties going this direction. I think all these are part... No, they're not. Okay. I thought they were. Maybe it's Hadlock Keep is the end of it. Yeah. So that's the end of the line for the Stormlands. But we do have like a de jure ducal claim on Night Song, if we absolutely wanted to do that. So let's look at the kingdoms really quick. Yeah, that's so interesting to me. The reach is kind of spread down here into the elbow of what would be Dorne, but isn't. Very interesting. Pottingfield. Oh, look, they're a part of Tumbleton, so that would actually add 2 counties right there. Very interesting. I think he can do it on his own. We'll keep an eye on that one and see how that one's going, if we can influence that war in any way. Are they back at war right now? Okay, hold on. Timeout. What happened over here? This is garbage. What happened? Lady Paramount Arwen the Tyrant died, but her heir was Prince Zachary. Was it not? Was it not Prince Zachary? What is this kid doing on the throne? Wow. That's just ridiculous. That got stolen like right out from under our feet. Goodness. And so by the looks of it, if he if he dies, it'll go to like Lord Bradamar or something. Something ridiculous. Zachary, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you the rock. Don't worry, my friend. It's gonna happen. See, there we go. This is what I'm hoping for. These kind of events need to happen if we're gonna like really move forward in improving Prince Alex. I'm telling you, man, like those low base stats, those will come back to bite me if I'm not careful. We really got to be careful with it. It looks like Bessa Weirwood has grown up a little bit, so that is good. She hasn't gotten her education trait yet. She's currently being educated by this guy, which is a horrible idea. Yikes. Okay, let's assign her a guardian. Someone with a high learning. Let's do Terran. He's got a high learning but high everything else, so that'll help. And he's a genius, so that'll help get her at least a good education stat. Hopefully, it will anyways. And then we probably need to do the same thing with Prince Alex. Once he's 12. Once he's 12, we'll take it over so that we have control over how these childhood traits turn out. That gives us about a little over a year. So he gets 2 learning. That's good. Base is now 5. Fingers crossed, we just keep on moving forward in that direction.
Honey, give it one more chance.